All right, so you got the equipment, you've got the shoes. What else do we need to make sure that we are prepared for our training life, right? So the single most important piece of equipment outside of your shoes is going to be your belt. And the belt is not something that's a crutch. It's not something that's going to save you. It's not going to like protect your back. These are all things that's like, it's going to aid in those things, but the intention of the belt is to be a tool to help you train for more. And help you train safely for more as well here. So a proper belt is enhances your performance, specifically around your ability to brace and tighten and prepare for that heavy lift there. So I am a huge fan of the Inzer belt. This is, I get paid nothing from Inzer, by the way. I've just had a great relationship with the Inzer belts for my entire lifting career. So I'm kind of a one and done on that one there. So I have a hard time getting away from those belts, but there are plenty of quality belts out there that I've seen are similar quality to a Inzer style belt there. Looking for the thickness in that belt itself there, the density of it, right? So not just the thickness, but the density of it as well. And then its durability. Like this belt here is probably going on 15 years now. And oh, I can smell the years of satisfactory and bitter loss in there as well. All right, so I got a single lever belt here. Now there's some really cool stuff that Pioneer's come out with here that's got these really cool additional settings. I can't think of the name that they use it for, but it's it has multiple settings, so you can set that belt and pull it tight, because often what will happen is, like this belt for instance, I'll have 3 different settings I'll use it at, and I gotta break out the screwdriver or the quarter to open the screws up here and move it down, or I gotta move it to. But there's some pretty cool features out there that for other belts there. But the main thing here is think about you want a nice rigid belt that is going to be true tested for you. This one I spent maybe 150, 160 on, but again, it's had 15 years with me. So you can't really put a price on a quality belt. That's true, you can. But there are some upward north of $300. There's a great one from SBD that has a pretty cool lever action belt there, and I like it as well. But no reason to change for me. I'm good. I got a quality belt there. Number 2, probably the most second versatile thing in your arsenal is going to be your wrist wraps. So there are so many different features and styles of wrist wraps out there. You got to find one that's comfortable for you. So I've got an everyday use one, and I've got one that I'll use only for my preparations for a competition. Not to say you ever have to compete or anything, but there's a quality reason to have a good quality pair on everyday use, and you might have to replace them more often. So I'm using just a very basic brand from Chic. These are not very expensive. I buy them probably once every maybe 8 to 12 months, maybe not even that often actually, probably less than that one. But these have great flexibility for me, but I can really ratchet them down and make them tight. I'll give you another video later on about how to actually put them on the right way and really plow and make sure those fists are locked in gauger. So we want to make sure they're nice and tight. But point of this video here is make sure you've got a good Velcro on there. You can see these are nearly ready for me to replace out again, but they're still giving me love. So as long as they're not slipping, I'm good. And when they begin to kind of slip, I'll look into buy a new pair. But again, they only cost maybe $30. There are plenty more expensive Vans out there, and there are some that are very, very tight and very rigid, and some that are longer. I can't speak to how long these are here. I'd have to measure them out for you here, but either way, get you a pair of wrist straps. They're versatile. I use them on the squat, I use them on the bench, I use them on the press, and related exercises to those barbell movements there. So the third thing, this is the last piece of equipment that I'll have in my arsenal that's going to be on my person on a regular basis, are knee sleeves, right? So a nice pair of knee sleeves are quality. Now, again, these, like with everything I have, has been bought and has been tested. These are 10 plus years old. They do not smell because I wash these after every second workout. So I'll squat twice a week, and so after the second squat, they get washed. So and I hand wash them in the shower with very mild soap. I wring them out and let them dry. Recently, I have been tossing them in the washer, but not going into the actual dryer itself. And the washer actually works out just fine too. So I'm gonna keep that process up. It's a little bit easier than taking the shower with me here. So, but SBD knee sleeves, my favorites, are my go-tos, but I'm also limited. Like I don't test too many knee sleeves. I've tested these, and I had a pair of very, very light knee sleeves. I'll never go back to that brand again. I can't remember what it was. It was an off-brand, but SBDs are great. I've seen so many others out there that are fantastic. Feel very similar. A7s are my number one. I've seen it out there that I'd buy an A7 if I needed to replace my SBDs and SBD wasn't available. That's where I would go. And I'm only sticking with SBDs because I know them, I trust them, I've been with them for all these years. Me being with them means that I've been using them. I get nothing from them. So get your 3 things, right? These are after you've got your equipment, after you've got your shoes, get your personal equipment as well. Get your belt, get your wrist straps, get your knee sleeves. And you don't need them all at the same time. Based on where you are in your training, your first step is to get your belt after you've gotten your shoes. Your squat shoes would be your number one purchase. Everything else we can work around for the shoes. You can wear tennis shoes for everything else. We can go deadlifts with barefoot for now. Number 1 is squat shoes. Number 2 is get your belt. Find the belt you're going to be comfortable with. Spend the money. It's a quality investment. You're going to love it, and you have to break it in. It takes time for the belt there. Number 3, I'd say probably would be the wrist straps. Would be I would buy next course of action, depending on your knees. Like if you have knee pain and issues, we're going to go knee sleeves next, and then from there. So that's it, man. Let's get your equipment. Let's get you ready to go, and let's get training. Let's go.